Welcome back. When we last left off, El Morado, Grimly, Ragnar, and Vindicatori helped squash a beef between Hector Beatsmith and Agler a house spirit, a fae, out on the Non-Nails farm. And in doing so,
that beef without any combat.
no combat, and ended up recruiting a pack mule in their care, which looks like it's been named Donkey Odie. Oh, no, I didn't get that till I said it out loud.
Now that's funny.
Yeah, I like it.
Next, we need a raccoon so that we can name him Sancho Trash Panda.
You know, Vindicatori could be convinced to change his name to that. If,
the Sancho Panda?
No, I like Vindicatori's name because I came up with it.
I tried to read Don Quixote once.
I'm
That's
sorry.
a dense book.
Real dense. You guys were here at the Nine Nails. Am I saying that right? It was the House of Six Nails. Excuse me.
Giving that man 3 extra nails?
It was. You were here kind of at the behest of a Krohan Veldalo, who was Glass Grinder up until recently, where he revealed his true identity to you and asked you to join him on a quest to recover Tolor's dagger.
That's right.
Yep. And finishing this quest up fast, this little side mission, it was just supposed to be to buy one of the I feel like they had a strange name. They weren't donkeys, they were
Ogden somethings? Ogdenar.
Ogdenars. Yeah. You find yourself heading back towards Zelgans. When you get to the level for the King's Heart, which is the center level here in the Kingdom of Highhelm, a young dwarven female is kind of frantically running towards the staircase going, "The burn towns need assistance! The burn towns need assistance! Pyre ferrets have escaped!"
Pyre ferrets?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I wanted to make sure I didn't hear that as like fire parrots.
Pyre ferrets
Like
have escaped.
pyre. Like
fire, but pyre.
Yeah, like a funeral pyre.
I thought that was like PY. All right.
PYRE?
Yeah. Pyre.
Yeah. Big bonfire. Kind of.
Mhm.
It's weird that it rhymes with fire and it means fire. Why is English dumb?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm from learning Spanish over the past year, very slowly, I might add. Most languages are dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know
Most of
why?
them are.
Because people.
Are
Cha-ching.
dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the crier is yelling, Elva Sarfang is offered a reward to any who might be able to help. At this point, you can choose to get this
reward?
obvious side quest that's blinking on your map.
What kind of reward is she talking about?
The young dwarf stops, breathing heavily. I don't know the exact details, but these pyre ferrets aren't the domesticated type.
Well, we aren't leaving with to go hunt the dagger until the next day, right?
That's right.
Let's go fight a fire.
Yeah, we got time. If we got time, let's hit it.
Let's go smash some fire rodents.
You're willing to help?
Are fire rodent?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ferrets aren't rodents, though, are they? They're muscadines.
Muscadines?
I think so.
I thought those were grapes.
mustelids.
Mustelids. Yes. No, those are beavers.
What? Mustelids or
Mustelids.
beavers? No, these are mustelids. At least in the Pathfinder universe, they are because the name of this side quest is Mustelids Amok.
Oh shit.
So,
Yeah, otters, badgers, ferrets. Yeah, they're mustelids. Hey, I was only mostly wrong. All right, yeah, let's go do some shit.
okay. You begin making your way. But let me bring up the. Let me use these fun maps since there's more of them. Show you the King's Heart. View scene.
Ah, that's what I was looking for.
So you were at this sitter spot here, which is the stairwell that travels between the layers of High Helm. To the southwest is the area along the wall. There would be the area known as Burntown. It's called Burntown for obvious reasons. It's like where most of the higher end smelting, forging happens. And the crier tells you to look for an Elgust Starfan and gives you a description of she is a Ifrit dwarf smith with purplish skin, fiery red eyes, and matching hair. Boop.
Oh, cool.
There's a photo of her.
Wow, she is striking. Look,
Yeah. She's got a real detailed face.
cheekbones for days.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Like a W.
yeah, prominent lips.
Some would say luscious. That's why our Adam's apple is so thick, to hold them lips up. She's got to have the structural integrity to keep them big old lips up top on top of that face.
And a slightly, I don't want to say malicious smirk, but she's smirking at something.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so you guys begin to make your way towards the Burntown.
Yes, quickly. Now we established that Don Quixote didn't have a rider, right?
Does not have a rider. Does not trust anybody enough for a rider yet, because the augurs are it was in their genetic makeup to where they don't like they're pack animals, but they don't like riders. But there's a common saying that if you see somebody riding one, don't bother trying to steal that augur because it's more loyal to the rider than it is anybody else on the planet.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mhm.
So if you befriend it enough to ride it, you have a animal friend for life, and a
But
very
don't-
loyal one.
But don't try to ride it until we're clear on that.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Unless you want to get kicked
I don't want to get kicked. I'm very
by a
gentle.
donkey.
A Don Quixote. And so we hustle toward
Okay.
where the muscelids are.
On the way there, you pass several eateries, and then just a lot of armor smiths, ironwork places. It seems like a lot of shops set up close to Burntown that would sell any kind of metallic goods. Weapons, armor being kind of the main fare, but also certain iron furnitures, equipment, nails in general, hardware stuff. But there's also an assortment of other types of businesses there. Let's see which one. One being a noticeable tap house, being very close on the map here, just before you get to go down the Iron Lagoon and High King's Forge area towards the backside of Burntown. There's a Forge's Tap House. Give me a perception check.
Oof.
Wow, 2 3s in a row.
And then a 4.
And then Jeff with a 4. No, wait.
Brace.
El Morado got a 4. All right, when y'all roll crap, that's when I'll let Vindicatory roll if it's somewhat important.
Hey, I got the highest roll, but the lowest total.
We'll see if he hits double digits.
Hey.
Heyo. So as you guys are going by, Vindicatory goes, slow down for a second. Do you see that? And up the steps, there's a bit of a smoldering ash leading into the tavern. And in the tavern, you could hear like raucous singing and just loud merriment. But you do see tiny ashen footprint. He saw tiny ashen footprints leading up to the door and in that he points out to you. I'm not familiar with these pyre ferrets, but that seems unusual.
Roll. Recall knowledge on pyre ferrets.
Yeah, that would be arcane, nature, or high helm lore.
We'll do a nature check.
We'll do arcane.
I'll also do nature.
Apparently, I'm not meant to do shit.
Oof. Double 2s.
All right. Well, El Morado actually beat the DC by 1.
Get it.
As elemental infused animals, pyre ferrets leave a slight magical signature along with their conventional tracks. So not only is it a smoldering footprints you can see physically, you know that if you were to detect a little magic, you could find out the lingering magical aura would be of a fire essence if you had detect magic.
Which I do.
I thought you did.
And I think Ragnar also has detect magic, right?
I do.
Okay.
That might help us find this ferret. So I will cast detect magic as we're
Same here.
snooping around.
Does it appear like it's going inside?
Yeah, well, give me that. You just cast detect magic. Yeah, it does look like the aura is strongest closest to the door.
Well, then I think we probably need to go that way.
Yep. Begin the hunt. Why a bugle horn? I don't know.
Why not?
You open the door to the Forge's Tavern, and inside it's cool. It's really cool inside for the most part compared to outside. You think there might be some kind of magical attunement to make this place cool, like maybe it's a nice refreshing spot for people who have worked in the forge all day to come into like a nice AC'd bar and get very cold drinks. The place is mostly full. There's 10 or 15 patrons at the bar singing a local dwarven melody. There's a few tables of people. Everybody seems to be high in their cups in here right now. But nothing seems out of place at the moment.
I am sustaining my detect magic.
Okay.
Actually, can you? It doesn't. I mean, I'll just cast it again if I can't. Yeah, you don't actually hold
Concentrate.
detect magic anymore. Huh? Yeah, it does. It is concentrate.
Yeah.
You send out a pulse that registers the presence of magic. You receive no information beyond the presence or absence of magic. You can choose to ignore magic you're fully aware of, such as magical items and ongoing spells of you and your allies. You detect illusion magic only if the magic's effect has a lower rank than the rank of your detect magic spell. However, items that have an illusion aura but aren't deceptive in appearance, typically detected as normal. I guess because it's a cantrip, you can just detect it over again, but it does have a concentrate.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. It's got a concentrate, but it's got no duration.
Oh, it doesn't have a sustain ability,
Action.
though. So you would have to just cast it each time.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a sonar ping.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ranker level. Heightened to 4th is 3rd rate, but you also pinpoint the source of the highest rate magic. Anyway, you are getting a higher degree of elemental fire magic, kind of primal fire magic, lingering in the room. And when your ping goes out, you can see the trail for a second that goes under some of the big tables and towards the back of the room.
I guess we'll spread out a little bit towards the back of the room and then ping on the way there.
Yep.
So we can hopefully pinpoint.
Okay.
We could each take like a flanking kind of style toward the back of the room, pinging as we go.
Yep.
I'm going
Funny.
down the middle, waiting to be pointed in a direction.
Yep.
So most of the none of the customers seem to have noticed you enter, but the bartender who was busy filling a stein of ale up looks up and he's like, "Oh, hey, if you need an order, please come over here." And he kind of gives you a weird look, seeing you guys spread out and just walk through the bar without coming to get a drink.
I feel like,
Casting magic.
we're
Yeah.
meeting somebody in the back.
Yeah, we're meeting a pyre ferret that snuck into your establishment.
Do you say that?
Yeah.
No.
He stops pouring and he goes, "Higher ferret." And he's like looking around. When he says that out loud, some other people kind of get quiet. They go, "Domestic or wild?"
What do we know of that? They're not the domestic ones?
The crier said, "Not domestic."
To my knowledge, it's not domestic.
Several of the customers drop their mugs and start panicking. "There's basically a bomb in here then." And they start to crowd towards the door.
Whoops.
What do you do?
We'll actually ask the bartender, where do you keep your liquor at? So, because if this is dwarven liquor, so I'm assuming this is explosive.
Could
so
be.
Where's the storage that one of the little power critters can go?
Towards the back, but are you sure you have the right place? You're scaring my customers. Scared? Hell, we're getting out of here. Well, you can't leave. You've got a tab.
Scared or safe? Which is better?
Yeah, most of the customers are starting to get nervous and piling towards the door, and the bartender's trying to keep them calm.
Whoopsie.
Make our way towards in the back.
Okay.
Thought dwarves would be made of sterner stuff, but all right.
Drunken dwarves in a house full of explosive liquor with a walking preacher of fire.
Eh.
Yeah. Sterner dwarves don't get this drunk in the middle of the day.
True.
You begin to make your way towards the back around very, very nice tavern. And the bar kind of ends against the wall on the north side. And there's a hallway. And when you get to that hallway, you can see a scampering. And there's a big wooden door closed. And in dwarven runes, it says employees only. And at the bottom of the door, there is a small creature of fire, and it's chewing through the bottom of the door. And it looks like because of the wooden door and it being made of fire, it's getting through pretty fast. It turns around to see you guys approaching, and it starts to chew on it even faster. What do you do?
Try to knock it back as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Telekinetic hand.
Okay.
Is that
Actually, no, that's only for items. Telekinetic projectile.
So you're going to attack the creature?
Fuck yeah. It's wild. It's a wild beast.
Okay.
Maybe I am messing up all over the place.
You do you, boo, do you?
Oh, I looked at the map and I didn't show it to y'all, right?
Yeah, no, we're still on the farm.
That's fine. The farm is where we were going to do this combat anyway, if it had come to a combat, and it looks like it has.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry, I'm not a face for animals, and I'm,
All right,
I'm
so
a little trigger happy, I guess.
Just to make this map work, the ferret is here, and you guys are at the end of the hallway here. And the Katori is behind you. The donkey is outside, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Let's roll a quick initiative then.
I may not get the chance to hit this thing with a bar stool.
I suck.
That should be a re-roll, because that looks tilted. I know it's not, but it looks tilted.
How come it's not rolling Vindicate? Oh, there it is.
Every time it's like me and Vindicatory are together. Does it do that with everybody else?
What do you mean?
On the list, you mean?
Like, it's always like, oh, for me to roll for Vindicatory.
Well, this
And, like,
time it was my dice.
If
Looked
I
like.
move. Okay, so it must be for like everybody could roll his initiative.
Vindicator, yeah, I think I gave him. Yeah, y'all all can control him.
Gotcha.
I gave him. He's not just solo for me, so you can look at his stats and stuff.
And we brought Don Quixote in here too, so he could smack this thing with his hooves, right?
No,
No.
I know. I'm kidding.
It's not a funny joke. I don't like it.
I'm picturing a donkey in a tavern, and it amuses me.
Now that I know his name is Donkey Odie, I like. He's my favorite animal companion. Looks like Grimly is the quickest to react to the scene at the end of the hallway.
Grimly comes sneaking around the corner and sees the little weasel, and I'm gonna hop up to it and try to. Do I want to hit it or do I want to snatch it?
Is it made of fire?
Yes, it is. It looks just like a ferret if a ferret was made of fire.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna run up to it and swat at it with Earthbreaker.
Weasel stomping
Hey.
day.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a definite crit.
Yeah, I forgot to. My bad.
You didn't target it, so regular damage.
Nope, already rolled the crit. Too late. Sorry.
You kill the creature.
Nice.
Sharad you on, motherfucker.
Your hammer comes down and splats it. Combat over as soon as it started.
All right.
Thankfully, she was faster than it was.
Yeah.
Does the fire go out on the weasel, or does it smolder?
When you kill it, the fire slowly dissipates, and then it turns to ash. There's still a leftover corpse.
Okay, so
of
there
like
is proof.
Like charred bone is all that's really left. The magical essence that animated this bone and wrapped it in fire is no longer around. Most of the bone has been pulverized by the Earthbreaker.
We'll immediately turn around and let them know that everything's safe.
Oh,
There was one then, the bartender says.
Yes. Please scoop that up, Grimmerly, and I will go back to the bartender and be like,
I'm going to be like, excuse me, I did the extermination. I'm not doing cleanup also. Thank you.
I'll help clean up.
The situation is handled, everyone. Everyone calm down. And I would like to roll the diplomacy to sway a crowd.
Oh, please. That was an option.
Yeah, that I didn't think about. This will be my...
It's in the chat.
No cause for alarm. I attempt to reduce a panic by attempting a diplomacy check, comparing it to the will DC in a 10-foot emanation. I forgot I had this. And anybody who is frightened, it's reduced. Awesome.
Fail.
Well, shit.
One guy picks up a chair and throws it through a window and dives through afterwards because of how horrible your diplomacy skill was.
That's a critical failure.
The bartender kind of gives you a look like, oh, I appreciate the help. And he comes around the corner and looks and goes, oh, God, that would have been horrible indeed if it had gotten into that room. It's full of our finest shine.
Okay. So,
I'd keep an eye out.
yes, there was a report that some of these have gotten out.
Things are afoot.
Well, can I offer you some beverages, or you really saved my bacon here. Maybe I could I think I've got some things here. People leave things here all the time. He starts digging through and he pulls up this crossbow that at first looks immaculately made. But you see that there's a bolt missing and it's got some heavy soot stains on it. Still really well made, but it needs some fixing. He goes, this fixed up could probably bring you a pretty penny. Yeah. Give this to you as a thanks.
Sure, we'll take
Thanks.
Repair.
Somebody give me a craft check on that, or if you have an applicable lore for weapons.
I can craft. I can do the craft, and I have a repair kit thing, so I can.
Perfect. Yeah, give me a craft check just to look it over, or like an appraisal type check. Appraisal's not a thing in here anymore, so I think craft is probably the best one to go with.
It's either craft or perception. I don't remember which one.
I think perception will work, but the DC for this would be higher. Maybe not. Well, natural 20. As soon as this guy pulls it out from behind the bar and is talking to Emeraldo about it, your hand tightens a little bit as you realize the guy's holding a really well-made crossbow, but it's not the crossbow itself that's striking to you. Is that you see under the soot a rune of striking has been applied to this crossbow that the bartender obviously has not noticed.
Yeah, we'll be glad to.
Yeah, meaning he's trying to give you a +1 striking crossbow.
We'll be glad to take this off your hand.
Hell yeah.
We definitely appreciate the gesture, but there's no real time for a stop and drink. Maybe we'll come back later. Right now, we've got to make sure that there's no more of these roaming about.
Ragnar, I will put the crossbow in your inventory until you fix it. It doesn't say broken right now, but it is.
Okay.
Did it happen? It is. It is in your inventory. Or you can put it in the donkey's inventory if you don't want to carry it. Anyway, yeah. Many thanks, and he gets your names, and he's like, yeah, you're welcome here anytime. Drinks on me. Your next visit. Thank you. Thank you.
Right. Proceed the rest way and keep an eye out looking for shiny feet.
Okay. Burntown Temps. You get to the actual the Burntown Temps area, and as you're approaching it, you see the woman who was described to you earlier out front, kind of giving orders to other small teams, and she's handing out these this kind of strange metallic net devices to people, and they start to scamper off. And she looks up as you approach. She goes, can I help you with something?
We got one. Yeah, go ahead.
We got one of your fire ferrets.
Oh, you caught it without the nets.
Yeah.
Caught it, yes. It was a kind of an emergency situation. We had to put it down before it blew up a bar.
Oh. Not the Forge, I hope.
Was it the Forge?
Yeah. Forge's Tavern.
Forge's Tavern, yes. Forge's Tavern.
Oh.
He was going after the heavy spirits.
I think that's all there is.
Yeah, it was either us or them.
Well, I hate to see it killed, but there's a bounty for them dead, too.
I think that was an unavoidable circumstance to prevent the Forge from going up.
Sure. I understand. It's just, I'm going to change my accent a few times as I talk to you. Sorry.
I've done it myself.
Me too.
I believe I started out as a Dracula when we began this.
What would her voice say? Oh, hello, I'm Edna. Elga.
Elga. Name's Elga.
Name's Elga. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, get that smoker's cough.
I've been breathing in smoke.
Yeah, Elga.
After girlfriend, but a bit more nasally.
Yeah.
Elga here. El Monka.
So close.
Female monk car.
Yeah.
Just
Elga
like-
here. They've been. No. That's so dumb. She points
worth it, though.
Elga here. Elga sounds like this. Elga sounds like this now. Until next week, where the voice will change.
I am very tempted to go back to my original.
Do it. This is for us.
Yes.
I don't know. I started doing what's her face. I can't even do it now. Nigella.
Nigella.
It's too sweet.
Well, we were told that you need help.
Yes, indeed. I've sent off a few people to look around. It's, fire ferrets. We opened the plane to fire for our monthly deliveries, and lots of times the ferrets will be brought in. Once they've been tamed, they fetch a real high coin. I personally think that it's foolish for anyone to keep these, but, the rich have their whims.
So I tell you got equipment for us to help capture them?
Yes, if you can catch them alive, that would be preferable. I have just one set of net left. It's basically a metallic, high heat resistant. It's like a fishing net, but it's a lot of links and a chain, heavier on the ends. You have to give it a bit more of an oomph when you throw it compared to a fishing net, but it's light enough not to kill the creatures when they get hit by it, and heavy enough and heat resistant enough to tangle them up.
Neat. Cast nets.
Yeah, sometimes they will still explode when wrapped in these things, but after you get them snug, that seems to calm them down.
And we can only catch one of these in the net.
Per net, yes. Here. And she digs behind us, basically makeshift stand that they've put up for this. This box should be big enough to hold 3 if you're careful, but I suggest putting 1 in there and coming back. Unless there's more than 1 where you're at, then you'd have to risk opening the box and shoving the next one in.
Understood.
Well, if that's all you need, appreciate the help. Each one you bring back alive would be 2 gold. I'll give you 1 gold for the one that you have now. If you'd like to wait and get the full amount at the end, that's fine. I can give you the 1 gold now. It's totally up to you.
We'll handle the cash later.
Yeah, this is more important.
Run and tally.
Good.
Weasel hunt.
And the weasel hunt begins.
Up. Let's go.
Let's go hunt some weasel. Mate.
So there are a few ways to find these weasels. You can start off with the place that they escaped is not far from here. The gate to the plane of fire has been closed, but from there you can use survival or nature or arcana to track them. You can use diplomacy around town to try and see if anybody's seen one. Or if you have any other ideas on ways to kind of get a lead for these missing pyre ferrets, feel free to explore your options.
I'm going to do a nature check real quick.
Okay.
I will. You said diplomacy to gather information was possible?
Yes, sir.
Did I make that up in my own head?
No, you can do that. Asking around town to see if anybody's noticed anything.
Oh, fuck off.
You missed that skill check by 1.
I'm not going to hero point it.
No?
That'd be... Yeah, I'll hero point it.
I wasn't trying to sway you into it. I couldn't hear if you said I'm going to hero point it or I'm not going to hero point it.
I said not, but then when you said no, it made me think, well, why else not? So, yeah. Get it.
Hey, to a
There we
natural
go.
20.
Very nice.
So it looks like, Ragnar, you have leads on one. You're able to discern some tracks that it looks like have not been followed by other hunters at this point. El Morado You casually talking to some people on the street. Somebody points to one in a direction, and you get the sense that they haven't told this to anybody else yet. Like maybe you're the first group to ask them about the ferrets. Gremlin, did you want to? Did you
Sure,
want to try and track one as well?
I'll attempt a nature.
Okay. You're not really having as much luck as the other two. Are y'all going to stay together as a group for this, or split up, or?
I mean, we only have the one.
You only have the one net, but
We got one net and one box. So I feel like one person could carry the net, one person could carry the box, and then one person could be the lead hunter.
Okay.
What kind of skill check does it take to throw the net?
A basic action, attack action, or survival, or athletics.
My survival and athletics is +8.
Okay.
I mean, unarmed attack is +11 for
Ooh.
me.
That sounds like it.
That sounds like you're our net tosser.
Now the DCs might be different, but I'll go ahead and say no, because to hit it with the attack action, its AC is 15, or the skill check is DC 15. Since AC happens to be the same as the attack. So
nice.
If you want her to be the one, that's probably going to be your best bet.
You throw the net, I'll hold the box, and Ragnar, you track the feet.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
I'll use detect magic and stuff as we go along.
Oh yeah, I forgot we could do that too.
So the first one you track up to brings you to the Phyrexian Botanical Garden houses, or the Phyrexian Botanical Garden. This place houses a myriad of sunless flora that feed on meat, heat, and most worryingly, charcoal. One set of tracks disappears amid the grassy growth, and a tree-sized fungi causing bits of charcoal dust to spark in its wake.
Ooh.
Track it as fast as possible. Move so we can stop it from happening.
Okay.
Yep, agreed.
How do you want to go about tracking it? Do you want to just run in there real fast? Do you want to kind of surround the place? Any ideas here are fair game?
Detect magic and survival so we can kind of pinpoint where it's going at and then point Grimly that direction.
Okay. Give me a survival check.
And yeah.
Give me just 1 second. There we go. I re-roll.
Okay.
Using my hero point. It's been brutal tonight.
Oh
yeah. So Ragnar, you kind of point grimly into the direction you believe the ferret has gone, but it's kind of hard to tell because it looks like maybe it had scampered around in here, and there's little bits of charcoal around this fungi garden that's got a little bit of a wispy, like it's starting to kindle, like it might go off even if the ferret's not still there. Like there's some heat that's been lingering, but you point her in a direction that you believe she's supposed to go. Grimly, how do you want to approach the situation? Do you want to run in there?
I want to stealthily. I'm gonna do the stealth, unless you want me to.
No. Whatever you want to do. Give me a stealth check.
Stealth sounds smart. Yeah.
Okay. So you're walking in the direction that Ragnar told you to go, and you walk for a little ways, but you don't see any more embers. But you've done it very quietly, and then you look off to your left, and you can see, in a different direction, you can see the fire creature curled up at the base of this particularly kind of, I don't know, if you're into mushrooms, it might be beautiful, and if you're not into mushrooms, it might be a little grotesque, but it's this purple warded, vibrant colored mushroom, and the ferret's curled up at the bottom of it, almost like maybe it's snapping, but it's curled up around an extra large chunk of charcoal, and the charcoal is throwing sparks, and it's beginning to burn and you can see that the mushroom's flesh at the base of the base of the mushroom is starting to char a little bit and starting to smoke as well.
I'm gonna try to net it up.
You're not close enough because Ragnar kind of pointed you in the slightly off direction.
Well, then I'm gonna sneak up, continue to sneak up.
Give me one more stealth check.
I'm not going to bother trying to back you up with it. I'm just going to hang back until you bring me the wriggling weasel in the box.
With that stealth check, not only are you able to get close enough to make the attack, you don't need to roll the attack. It's still asleep. So you're able to just kind of drape the net over it and cinch it real tight. It does not explode. But while you're doing this, El Morado and Ragnar and Vindicatori notice that some of the smaller charcoal towards the front of this botanical garden have started to ignite, and you have a round or so to maybe tamp out the fire before it gets going.
Yeah, I'll start doing that.
Same.
Reflex, survival, or if you have other options.
I have slashing gust. Would that help? You slash your hand through the air, channeling miniature ripples of air from each finger to slice your enemy. If you have 2 hands free, you can target 2 creatures with the spell. Otherwise, you target 1. It is wind blades. Could I smother it with wind, or is that just goofy?
I think it's early enough to blow it out before it gets going. Like to overfeed a fire early would put it out, right?
That's what I would think.
Vindicatori will say, I have an ability to create water, but it would diminish some of my higher resources, meaning it's a first rank spell. He can't do it continuously, but if you would want him to cast water, he could.
Let's save that for if we really need it.
Is it that
I got a spell called Gale Blast. I'll use that.
Okay.
You can do a 5-foot emanation in the area.
Okay. So yeah, if you're going to use spells, you won't need to roll.
Okay, yeah. I can target 2 of the little embers, and then you can hit the rest with your emanation.
Okay.
Or a couple.
Yeah.
I don't really know, but
yeah, mine's a cantrip.
Mine too.
Okay, perfect. So you use a couple cantrips to tamp that down, and a successful Grimly comes out of the botanical gardens just as you guys put out the soon-to-catch flames. You slide the ferret into the box and then head towards the next location.
Well, do we want to take this ferret back to the lady? Because trying to put another ferret in the box.
We can put multiple ferrets in a box. Okay. I'm assuming.
She did say there's a risk to reopen the box once they're in there, but you could.
Yeah, but I mean, we could keep the other one in the net.
Yeah, that's true.
Put the second one in the net. We catch it.
Yep, that's a good point.
Yeah, unless there's multiple when we get where we're going. I don't know. I just don't want to waste any time.
Yeah, because if fires are starting, let's put some fires out.
Yeah, you can get 2 and then go drop them off.
Let's go fight some fires.
Abelgard, a halfling farmer, raises cat-sized lizards called spurtails here at the lizard hatchery. They are known for their nutritious eggs and love of steam. A pyre ferret has wiggled its way into the main hatchery. As you approach the hatchery, you hear a loud hissing chorus of distressed lizards, some of which are trying to scramble out of this location. The halfling farmer is in front of his building looking at windows and like, somebody, please help. Somebody help. Help.
That's why we're here.
Yeah.
We're coming to help.
A 4-legged bomb ran into my building and it's causing my lovelies to get all their eggs won't be as tasty if they get too stressed.
I will move and try to go inside and use nature to help settle them back down. While hopefully getting the ferret to exit the coop and then into Grimly's net.
Say that last part again.
I was going to go inside the coop, try to settle the lizards,
okay,
and hopefully scare the weasel back out into Grimley's towards Grimley so she can net it.
Okay. So you open this this hatchery up, and it's like how you would imagine a chicken coop is, but instead of chickens, it's lizards.
Right.
Mhm.
And there's a long wall of cages with lizards and eggs, but at the far back end, you can, with your detect magic comes up or whatever, you can see where in the back room there seems to be these incubation chambers, and it's hard to detect the weasel with detect magic because it seems like there's some magical runes that are keeping these incubation chambers warmer than normal. But you believe it's back there somewhere, but it's along this long wall along the north side.
Well, I'll let Grimley know where I think it's at, and I'll stay right here and try to settle the lizards down.
Okay, give me a nature check to settle the spur tails up. Oh no.
I will attempt my diplomacy check again to settle panic.
Well, it's just the one guy out front, but yeah, this is the farmer. There's no other people here.
No, but for the no calls for alarm. Oh, it's not animals. Shit.
Yeah.
I tried that last time. Well, it says will DC of creatures in a 10-foot emanation. You attempt to reduce panic, attempt a diplomacy check comparing, but diplomacy doesn't work against animals unless you have a feat, right?
I'm honestly not sure. What's it called with when you deal with animals? Animal handling?
I think
That's
so.
part of nature now.
Command animal is a nature. Yeah, it's all nature. It's nature stuff.
Okay, so there's nothing I can do.
In that regard, you can't diplomatize with them, but there might be something else you can assist with. Because Jeff, I don't know what Ragnar did when he went in there, but it was awful, and their hissing is even louder than it was before because you rolled a natural 1. But what is Emerado and Grimley gonna do?
I could attempt intimidating glare, but I don't think that's going to help either.
I mean, what Grimly wants you to do, and this is secretly because she doesn't want to go in there because lizards are like, but she wants for Emeraldo to go in there, and the thing is, over in that corner over there, the lizards are already riled up, so don't worry about them. Just go in there and rustle it out the door. Rustle them all out, and I'll snatch the thing as it comes out, chasing after the lizards. Yeah.
I'll give it a go. I'll go after the weasel, and I'll intimidate and glare the weasel.
You don't know where it's at yet.
Well, he knows it's in this somewhere in this general vicinity, like against the back wall. So I want him to go back there and just kind of rustle up that room and scare it out of there.
Okay.
Scare everything out of there. Doesn't matter what comes out the door, but when I see the ferret, I'm gonna snatch it.
Yeah, it's probably back along the wall where the incubation chambers are, which would be just heated beds for the eggs.
So there's no chance of scaring it out of there?
I'm just saying it's probably back there, but you don't know for sure. That
yeah,
you can still go with the same plan, but just letting you know instead of
I'll detect magic.
Yeah, but he said the magic
because the room there's magic.
Oh, the room is magic. That's right.
Yeah.
I'll go look.
Okay. Yeah, but you can make your way to the back and make some noise or give me a perception.
And I'm standing ready to snatch up.
So even over the loudness of the hiss of the lizards because of Ragnar's terrible animal handling, just I want to bring back up that he rolled a natural 1.
I rolled multiple natural 1s tonight.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You do with that check. See, there's this gaps between the incubation chambers, and you can see where the ferret has gone into one because there's some some burn marks on it. But it's not, it's inside the mechanism. So it's curled up inside of this incubation chamber, not like behind a door or something, but like inside, just where some of the workings are. Maybe there might be a mechanical rotator under there that keeps the eggs rotating on a timer, but it's like inside the machine.
So I'm going to have to go in there and really get it out of there.
Well, I do have a telekinetic hand. I could try to drag it out of there. Can the machine move?
The machine's too heavy for the telekinetic hand.
But
like the whole machine.
Is the ferret too heavy for it?
The ferret's not an object.
Oh. Well, shit. I'm going to have to go in there and grab it up. Just keep those lizards away from me. Ugh.
I could try and do cutting insult, which will, if they fail, they'll become frightened and take mental damage, but they have to understand my language.
Not if you, well, yeah, cutting insult is going to be.
Also, their hit points are abysmally small. There's a good chance you'll kill it from any damage.
All right, so I guess I'm just going to go in there and try to, because the net is supposed to, keep me safe from getting burned by the thing, right?
The net, she said, would after you stitch it up, should calm them down enough to not explode. But there's a chance when you hit them with it that they might blow up. Not that they blow up and die, but they send out a wave of heat. That's kind of their defense mechanism.
Mm-hmm. Because otherwise I just don't know what you're expecting.
I don't know what we're supposed to do either, aside from reach in there and grab it, which I could try, but my athletics is -1.
It's inside that machinery, too, so you'd have to take the machinery apart to be able to reach it.
Can we try to put,
imagine the ferret is under your chair to the point where you have to take your chair apart to get it out.
I get that. That's what I was saying, try to scare it out.
Can I use a halberd to pull it out? Like the end of the halberd, long pole?
It's not that it's too hard to reach because it's too far. It's such a small gap that it fit through.
What do they eat? Can we lure it out? How are we supposed to get it out?
What do they eat?
Chicken eggs.
Or combustible materials. You think the other one was in the botanical gardens, maybe because of the charcoal, it was burning the charcoal and feeding off the smoke and heat that came from the fire of the charcoal.
Can we take a torch and turn it into tinder to try to lure it out?
Yeah, could do that.
That's exactly what I was looking at. I was looking to see if I had some oil, but I do have some torches.
I have plenty of torches. What do you want me to use?
Survival or nature. If you wanted to break into the machine, that'd be a thievery check.
Eat a dick.
Actually, the DC is 15.
Yay!
Well, you're
I rolled a stupid 5.
It.
Unfortunately, I have an expert in nature, so it gives me a +10.
Yeah, perfect.
That's why you're going to roll terrible on that at all times.
So you light a torch, right? You let it burn to a point, and then you blow it out. You kind of blow the smoke. You're like, this will get us attention. You blow the smoke into the machinery, and then hide. And eventually, you see the fires of the ferret elemental skull come out and look down at the charcoal. And if you remain very still, it kind of comes out. It starts to nibble on it, but the heat of it being next to you is almost unbearable. You have moments to catch it before it scoots back into the machine or somewhere else in the building.
Yeah, I'm standing there ready to catch it.
Throw the net.
Mm-hmm. Throw the net.
Throw that net.
Get in the net.
That is a hit. That is a caught ferret, and that is high enough above the threshold to not provoke its exploding.
You take that damage. I'm just kidding.
Do we want to try to put it in the box, or do we just want to take these two back?
Let's just get out of here.
Sorry for your lizards.
I will actually try to calm them down as I leave.
Okay. Yeah, give it one more go. A redemption check.
Gotta be better than last time. As I fail again.
Or it could be just as bad,
just as bad. A natural one again.
Can't believe I said that right at that time.
It's like I'm gonna
No, I was the one
I'm
that
gonna
jinxed myself.
shoo Jeff out of there, and I'll try to, or shoo Ragnar out of there, and I'll try to calm them down.
Yeah,
That
apparently
man can't hurt you anymore.
That's a success. Frank, you want to give us... Oh, he left. You son of a bitch. I'll have Vindicatori do it because you're a check away from them giving you a gift. He has nature. He also rolled a 5, which is a fail because he's not as good as Jeff.
Counting.
Emeraldo, give me that skill check.
I was giving you a
To one last chance to calm the animals on the way out.
That's a nature. That's only a nature, right?
You could actually do an intimidate.
Oh, that's so much better.
Intimidate those animals into submission. Yes.
Shut up.
That is a critical success.
I
That
saw
will,
that one, and I'm like, please, no.
yeah. It was down to your skill check to see whether or not this halfling farmer would be very appreciative as y'all left. You're able to give the lizards kind of a weird, intimidating gesture that quiets them.
You mean a glare?
A glare,
Perhaps?
sure. That's an evil gnome walking in our presence, the lizards think. Some of them poo a
Demoralized with
little.
a mere glare.
Yeah, and on the way out, the farmer, Abelgard, is thrilled to see that you've caught the ferret and that the hissing has gone down before you left. And he offers one of you as payment for help a fulu of fire suppression. I normally keep one of these on hand when I can afford it. It's a bit of security. The silver ink on this black paper charm ebbs in and out of sight, especially when caught out the corner of your eye. Usually placed in the kitchen, this fulu slows the spread of fire in a 30-foot radius by half. If the fulu itself catches fire as it burns, it releases a shower of water in a 30-foot cone, automatically putting out non-magical fires in this area and attempting to counteract any magical fire effects with a +7 counteract modifier and a counteract rank of 2. When this happens, the fulu's duration ends early. Normally you hold these, but fulus can also be attached to weapons or armor. This one can be attached in an area, like a fire suppression system for a kitchen, if you wanted it to be one. But yeah, he'll hand that to who wants the fulu.
Take it.
Okay, and we'll put that in your inventory. Grimly.
Yeah, you're the one dealing
Yeah.
with these things at close range, so better to have it and not need it.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of a fulu before, so I was a little confused.
I thought they were specific to Season of the Ghost Adventure Path, but that came out after this one, so I guess they're just prominent in that setting. But a fulu is like it's a traditional like Japanese thing.
Spirit charm.
Like a paper talisman.
It's like a paper talisman, yeah.
It's Taoist talismanic script.
Yeah.
Magic symbols and incantations painted on paper or other material. I did not know that it had a name of fulu.
Yeah.
Now you know.
Now you do.
Hmm.
And there are several fulus in this setting. This one is appropriate for the current mission. And maybe further along.
Well,
Who knows?
I need to. That means I can change up what I wrote. They don't just have to be talismans. They can be fulu.
Are you talking about the book you're writing again?
Mm-hmm. This motherfucker can't stop talking about that book.
So proud of that hard work for that good book you wrote.
It's, I mean,
Been working on that book.
well,
Been working on.
Just because I read it and
Writing.
liked it doesn't mean you need to keep on talking about it.
well, it's very applicable because one of the main villains in the climax uses talismans. And I
Yeah,
use the word
and-
talisman like 150 times.
Did he use origami too? Or
The
just
origami, yeah, he folds his talismans into origami
boom?
to send them as attacks.
They should be go through and edit the whole book and change it from talismans to fulus.
I know you said send
All I
them
have to do is
as
find and
attacks, but I heard send them as a text. And I was like, oh no, you're texting people with origami. You've got like little fucking paper cranes flying to people. How cool is that?
That will be
That sounds like a Ghibli movie for sure.
Well, I was actually going to use him as a non-antagonist, and that's how he was going to communicate with people, was he was going to make paper cranes that had vocal messages on them. So now I'm going to have another character that does that becomes kind of a friend to the party.
Me.
Spoilers.
TM.
That's like book 4, so calm down.
You're gonna write 4 books?
I've already got an idea for 3 of them.
This is
I've
his
got big
wheel of
major plot
time.
hooks for all 3. Yes, this is
Well,
my wheel of time.
Check out Aaron Frakes' masterpiece. By the time this episode releases, he will still be 6 months away from you seeing his first book.
Yep. Hell, that's optimistic.
This won't be out for months still.
Yeah, I know. That's
Okay.
optimistic. I'm on my second read-through polish. of
As
book
you
1.
finish the prior obstacle and exit the lizard hatchery and begin making your way down the street, you hear shattering glass and screams about a block away.
Run to
We
it.
run in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
We run toward danger.
Yeah. How far away is the drop it off lady?
In the opposite direction, probably
All
about
right.
a 10-minute walk or run.
Gonna get ready to shove the second one in the box.
As you walk up, you see a is there a name for this place? The Alchemist Shop for Aurora Break Iron. As you approach, a female dwarf with dangling bottles and chemicals on a leather jerkin comes stumbling out, her hair on fire. She's patted out, smoke's billowing out the building behind her. I didn't know it was a wild one.
Immediately
Oh,
run in and
yeah.
try to go suppress the creature.
Okay. As you run in, the building here is already aflame on one wall. You can see the ferret scampering at the bottom of the wall, but the fires themselves are starting to spread towards other parts of this alchemist shop. Some of the vials are beginning to bubble and agitated, shaking.
I'm gonna activate that Fulu, yo.
There we go. That's why we got it.
Well, the Fulu will help slow the spread, but to actually douse something with water, it needs to be caught on fire.
What
Okay.
needs the Fulu itself catches fire? Yeah.
Mhm.
Can I try to grapple the creature?
Yeah.
What do I need?
An attack roll
Okay.
or an athletics check. There you go, Jeff. You've been needing that.
Hey.
That is a critical success. You very quickly grab the creature, and with that critical success, you're wise enough to grab it with maybe a gloved hand first.
Yeah.
So you don't immediately start to take fire damage from holding it as it ignites from fear. Grimly, were you going to do something?
Yeah, I was gonna use that Fulu.
It's a one-time use item. If you light it on fire, it's obviously
Yeah.
gone after that.
That's the plan.
Okay.
One-time use.
So you run in and just throw the Fulu into the fire. You feel the magical energies come to life as your hand reaches towards the fire. You start to take burn damage, but as the Fulu activates, it sizzles away as cool water rushes out of the Fulu and starts to spread out over in a cone shape over the wall of chemical reagents in the burning wall.
Nice. Meanwhile, I'm gonna start putting the one that I have in the net into the box.
Give
I
me a
will assist
reflex
you.
or athletics, and you can give an aid first if you want to give her a bonus to that.
I will cast guidance
Perfect.
and aid.
Okay.
Because guidance is a 1.
Oh, it's the same.
Action.
It'll be the same.
You can only use circumstance bonus.
This is a status. Guidance is a status bonus.
And aid is a
circumstance or morale. I can't remember.
I can't either. Aid.
Aid another? Is that?
Mm-hmm.
It's a reaction. It is a circumstance bonus. And the guidance is a status bonus. So yeah, you can do both.
All right. So what is the roll aside from a reflex, or do I need to roll a reflex?
You would have to roll something that would be applicable to the action she's trying to do. So any of the ones I said to her would be an acrobatics, reflex, or an attack roll.
Oh, if I can roll a reflex as well to aid her. Well, actually, my unarmed is my same as my reflex, so I will roll this.
That is a plus. So you have a +2 to this roll total.
Okay.
Plus, oh yeah, because 1 from that and 1 from
And you
the
said
guidance.
attack roll is also an option?
It is.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm going to do then. And then, so I'm going to turn on guidance, and I'm going to add that +1 circumstance bonus as well.
I'm very curious to see what damage I can do.
Booyakasha.
Hey,
Yeah, critical
that's
success.
Get in the box.
So not only are you able to dump the ferret in and close the box back, you can even throw the net towards Ragnar, so he can wrap it up before the creature starts to burn him. Meanwhile, Vindicatori makes his way into the room, and any small fires the Fulu has missed, he casts water to put those fires out. Making this a fairly quick and easy event. Rora, coming back in quickly, goes, "Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I saw the little ferret. I thought someone's pet had gotten away, but when I went to go grab it, it obviously wasn't a tamed one, and it exploded on me. Thank you for your quick, and you seem to have come prepared. Were you hunting these things already?"
We were hunting these things, and we were just rewarded with the Fulu of fire suppression that I was able to use because I hadn't even put it away yet.
Well, that's lucky happenstance. I hope I hope that wasn't given to you for any other reasons that might come up later in this adventure.
Perhaps we should buy a couple.
Well, I don't have any of those on hands, but I'll have to check my inventory, but oh, and she runs to the back. Oh, damn it. I've a couple potions back here that failed that I was making. Well, it doesn't seem they failed completely. Look, even being faulty, I could probably sell these for 20 gold apiece. I would like to give them to you. I don't like to sell faulty potions, but if you would like them, I'd be honored if you took them. And what she has is 2 potions, a faulty potion of leaping and a faulty potion of quickness. Normally a level 5 potion, but these are faulty, meaning they come with a little stipulation. Faulty, at the end of each of the imbiber's turns, roll a DC 3 flat check. If the check fails, the potion's effect ends prematurely. If the check succeeds, the potion effects persist for another round. Each round, increase the DC of the flat check by 1. So a potion of leaping normally lasts for 1 minute. After you drink this fizzy potion, whenever you leap, you gain the effect of a first level jump spell, which increases your leap magically. And the other faulty potion is one of quickness. So instead of lasting the full minute, potion of quickness will give you haste. On the first round, after it ends, the second round, you have to roll a DC 3 flat check. If you succeed, it keeps going. If it fails, it's over with. And it'll keep going for either 10 rounds or until the DC gets, till you feel the DC, which also gets progressively harder each turn.
Like by 1?
Yeah. A potion of quickness normally would sell for 90 gold.
Oh.
So these are really good potions, but with the stipulation on them.
That's definitely worth it.
Who would like to carry those potions?
I'll carry the leaping because I have the worst athletics.
And then the potion of quickness. In this game, haste basically gives you gives you the quicken condition. You gain 1 additional action at the start of your turn each round.
Give it to Grimly.
Yeah, I think that should.
Except this one is only for Strider Strike. So it gives you an extra move or attack action.
Yeah, I'll take it. Those are the actions I like to take.
All right. And that will go to...
Those are my favorite actions.
Well, thank you so much. And just if you ever need anything or looking for something particular, feel free to come by. I am still in your debt.
We might do that.
Especially now since I have a shop that I can still use.
Make our way back
Excellent.
to make our way back to the Weasel Wrangler.
Yeah.
I think 3's enough for now.
Back
Once we
to
hear another
Elga
scream.
Sarfhagen. Svarfhagen. Svarhagen. Oh, I see you've returned. And my
We
voice
have
is basically the same, right?
Yeah, it sounds like pretty consistent.
Perfect. So, I see the box is moving there. That would be... How many do you have in the box there?
2 in the box.
3.
1 in the one in the net.
So 2, 4, 6, plus the additional gold. That would be 7 total. Let me add these. Ooh,
Do you know how many came through?
No, but it seems like things have quieted down. I'm hoping that that's the last. I'll go ahead and throw an extra gold in. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink for the timely help.
Did we get the most?
Thank you.
No,
No.
but you got plenty. You came in second.
Who got the most?
Maybe if you had to killed one.
No choice.
No, it's understandable, but it's the way they roll. I'll be sure to keep you in mind. You're not looking for any additional work, are you? The Burntown temps are always hiring.
We're always looking for work, but we're
Unfortunately-
in the middle of something right this second.
Yes, we'll be unfortunately out of town for a little while.
Well, when you get back, if you're looking for a nice hard day's work with decent pay, be sure to come and call on me. Again, my name is Elga Svarfhagen. Here's my picture. Look into my
Anything
lustful eyes filled with the flame of coitus.
Anything that makes you do that painful sounding voice, we'll be back.
All right, thank you.
If it causes you discomfort, we'll do it.
I feel like I need like 4 gallons of water to keep doing that. It might also be because I ate half a pizza and like 10 wings, but that's
Oh, yeah.
Just get you some hot tea and honey with lemon in it.
yeah, so you guys will earn a bit more reputation. You've got some potions, a +1 striking crossbow that just needs some minor repairs. Not bad for a random side adventure, and we skipped the actual hard day's work it suggested I make y'all do, which is full of morning task, afternoon business, and so on.
But we still get all the money, right? Yay.
Yeah. And if you do want to come back and do that, you can. Let me make sure I didn't overlook. No. I think the only thing y'all missed from being able to do that is she would have made you a second level armor of any make, but it would have taken days to get.
Oh yeah.
But that would have been the full day's worth of work to get that.
I think we're all good on armor for now.
That's an option. You can go back if there's an armor set of level 2 or less that you want. You can go back in some downtime and work for a day, and she'll make that for you.
Okay then.
But yeah, so that's
thinking about.
Huh?
I said that's worth thinking about.
Oh, worth thinking about. Okay, I thought you said I'm thinking about, and then you just stopped talking.
No, I'm sorry. It's worth. Why am I talking like I'm correcting a text message?
I don't know, but you're also a little laggy, so it's coming through like you're a robot correcting a text message, just slightly.
That's what robots do.
You guys make your way back to Zelgin's after a dreadfully long day of rescuing animals and capturing ferrets that are on fire and befriending a donkey. As you walk into Zelgin's,
Squashing beefs.
Yeah, make your way into Zelgin's. There is Crohan, Veldalo there waiting with a table full of food and a pitcher full of mead, and he waves you over.
Oh, hello. And I will grab a seat.
Yep, I'll make a plate.
All right, you grab a seat, fill a drink,
Mhm.
and discuss your day.
Yep.
He says, I was also fortunate enough to get plenty of supplies. I picked up a healing potion too, a few antidotes, some traveling gear, and I've got a course mapped. Tomorrow, we look to leave bright and early. Maybe with a bit of a dwarven hangover. He giggles and he gives you all a little toast, and he drinks a little.
Yep.
Let's fill our bellies and sleep good, and then tomorrow for Torlor.
Indeed.
More Torlor.
Drink to that.
Do we want to keep going? Is it getting too late for you guys?
It's too late for Frakes. Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll show you one thing before we go. Well, I'll show you that when we're not recording because it's a visual thing, and this is what I'm just going to show you the map we're getting into as we delve into part 2 of the first book for the quest for the Sky King's tomb.
Hey.
Nice.